Hello, my beautiful stars, shining brightly as you are. Welcome back to my channel. It's Be Positive K here because I want you to be positive, K. And welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today, we're going to be focusing on what you need to focus on. So, to answer the main questions of what you need to focus on, this is where you're going to get your answers. So, we have your group 1. When I allow others to support me, I support them too. So if you resonate with that, then please. And then we have with pile 2, when in doubt, I play it out. And then following with pile 3, I don't need to find my purpose will find me. Now, I'll let you guys take a moment to sit, meditate, breathe, contemplate on the 3 cards, 3 piles in front of you. Whatever resonates with you more, please go with that. Feel free to pick as many piles as you please. And I hope you enjoy the reading. Okay, so if you have chosen pile 1, when I allow others to support me, I support them too, then this reading will be for you. Now I want to start off with this card here first. This will be your main focal point for possibly what you're feeling throughout this year, this month currently, and all of the above. So without further ado, let's get into this. Flipping this over. We have the shadow. All right, so within the shadow, I definitely see that maybe it's like you're holding back, that you are basically in your shadow self, that you need to work on your shadow self, the darker parts of yourself that you might not want to associate with as much because it is the negative aspects and you're just basically kind of pushing it away. So what I see from that so far is basically that, but I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to bring out the book for this and I'm going to read a little into the shadow to get a little bit more insight to what it is saying. So let's find it in this book here. Okay, the shadow. We have the unspeakable, the unwelcome, the denied. Although every card in the archetype deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, illuminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole. Rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadow, we busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it is time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with, "No, anything but that," you are touching shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move towards the shadow with patience and compassion. We have when light, revealing unconscious aspects of the self and world. When dark, denying unconscious aspects of the self and the world. You need to go deeper, owning your own shadow, by R. Johnson. And we have also, in the shadow of the gods are the very gods themselves. Reflect on this statement by James Hillman in A Blue Fire. What do you despise about yourself? By answering, you move towards shadow. Contemplate the following scientific observation. The closer an object, a person, place, or community, is to the light, the longer the shadow it casts. Alright, so from this book here, that basically states it. Yes, definitely delving into your shadow self, pile 1, is your main focal point of what you need to focus on. You need to go inward and look within the negative aspects, what you're denying yourself. What could you see more in the aspects of light rather than dark? Don't go towards the shadow. You can cast the shadow, and the shadow will always be there because it's always there. But you don't always have to be in that shadow 24/7, feeling that shadow like you're in it 24/7. You can cast out that shadow and bring in more light into your life. And that's what you're wanting, then I definitely support you. And it's definitely in this, when you allow others to support you, you support them too. So you allow the support to be brought in for you and to others, because that's definitely what can open the horizons from your shadow being more bright and lightened. Okay, so now we're going to go into further. Here is your activation card, pile 1, discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Ooh, see, okay, so you definitely need to activate discernment within this reading here, guys. You definitely need to have more compassion and wisdom. Let go and detach of anything that is going to put you in a place of that negative shadow aspect. Put yourself in the balance of between the dark and light. You don't need to just focus on the positives. Yes, because my name is Be Positive, okay? I want you to be positive. That is the main focal point of what I would love for you guys. But I want you to be able to look within all of the qualities that you don't like as well. We need to be able to take in the qualities that we don't like as well as what we do like, and we need to basically find that balance within ourselves, so that way we can bring that balance within our lives. So definitely working on your shadow self within discernment, bringing support for yourself and others. I definitely see that support and focus for your life thriving more. So to get in further, we have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in, pile 1? Literally, you guys, if you are trying to basically hide the aspects of yourself that is your shadow self right now, and you feel like it's holding you back, maybe those qualities in you are what's really supposed to be brought out of you, and you are basically being dimmed in the background, the shadow, because you're not shining. You're not putting out your true self. You're not bringing in this light, or bringing out this light, and bringing in and out this light. Just saying. You really got to take back your power. You gotta really look inward and be like, no, I don't vibe with this. This is not what's supporting me, and I don't feel supported in this, or motivated and thriving and driving myself to what I'm wanting. I can support others around me, but where is the support coming to me? So allowing the others to support you, then you can support them too, because then you know that those that will come to support you, you will have that support from them, and you will be able to support them too within the endeavors to help you within your situation, whatever it may be. And what you really need to focus on, if it's relationship, if it's career, whatever, you don't need to dim yourself to fit in. You don't need to hold back anything to fit into this life that you are wanting to live. You have every right to live life the way you want. And it's up to you to take into this balance and the detachment, and find compassion and the wisdom that you hold within yourself, as well as what you've gained from other people, and use that to basically push yourself to use your light, to use that power, your energy that you've been holding back and holding on to. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. There you go. It's happening for you, guys. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. Maybe all of this is bringing more of your shadow self out, and you are basically scared, and you are dimming yourself to basically hold yourself back. So crack yourself open. It's ever unfolding. You're going to be changing in ways that you never even expected. And you have to just allow it. Allow that to come in with the compassion and wisdom that you are gaining. Because you're gaining compassion and wisdom every single day. It's up to you to use it. Detach yourself from the things that are no longer helping you in this time of need for you. This is what you need to focus on, pile one. Really, focus on the aspects that you need to just let go of what's no longer serving you. Okay, and then to go into further, we have Stellar Gateway Activation, Infinite Potential Manifestation Vortex. All right, guys. Yeah, I definitely see within focusing on you and your shadow selves and taking in the qualities that you don't like, you are going to have infinite potential. You're going to manifest all of what you want. Your heart's desires, your dreams, goals, aspirations, all of that is going to come as long as you just keep going with this support. Keep going with the light. Keep moving forward in the way that you know that this is how you are shining, that this is where it is supporting you, because you know that if you have the support's just going to be around you 24/7. If support's coming to you, you just have to be able to accept it, and then supporting the others, and then learning from this balance of support, the give and take, the detachment of I don't need to control everything. I don't have control of everything. Everybody can help in the times that they can, and that's okay, because I am also working in the times that I can, because that is okay. It's going to happen for you however it's going to happen, because it's cracked open. It's being cracked open, and you are being cracked open, and you need to let this just unfold, literally, an ever unfolding occurrence of just infinite potential. Literally, this is the whole thing, the reading. You have infinite potential, you have compassion, you have wisdom, you have your energy and light. Do not dim. Do not dim yourself to fit in. Literally, angels stating that main phase right there, phrase is do not dim to fit in. Don't dim to fit in. So don't, pile one, don't. And then to finally finish off your reading here, we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Look at that, guys. You have to be honest with yourself. Learn to have that honesty. Learn to have that discernment, because again, yes, not everything is in your control. Not everything is going to happen the way that you would like it to happen, and how people will handle things is going to be different from how you handle things. And having that honesty within yourself to know that you are supported however you're supported, but you can't always expect the truth. You can't always expect what you are wanting to expect from this person, place, or thing. You can only expect whatever you can do for yourself from yourself. You can have support if people are willing to support you, and you're willing to accept that support. So within this, I definitely see you trying to be more open to the possibilities of everything excuse me, that is supporting you and bringing you to your manifestations, what you're wanting, what's cracking you open. You're understanding what's been holding you back is keeping you stagnant, and it's not helping you to keep that same energy that you once had, that you once were, and you want that again. And that's what I see. So you definitely need to try to bring that in and focus more on that one. So that is what I have for you, and I definitely hope that it resonates with you, pile one. I support you in all your endeavors. Know that you are capable of anything, and you got this, pile one. You definitely got this. Know that you have this, and if you ever need any support, you just need to reach out and know that there's always somebody there that's trying to help you, and you just gotta be able and willing to accept whatever support that's there. If you're not willing to accept, then that support's not for you, and you just have to understand that. So much love to you, pile one. I hope that this resonates again, and that I hope that you subscribe for more, possibly. Hit the like button below to show that you did like this reading, and I hope to see you guys again in the next. Bye. So, if you have chosen pile 2 with the card When in Doubt, I Play It Out, then this reading is for you. So, pile 2, what you're going to need to be focusing on is definitely trying to possibly be a little bit more playful from picking this first card here. But to get into the first card, I definitely want to use my book that I have for it. So let's find out. We have the Mirror. All right, so from just my own personal interpretation from that, the mirror, I definitely see as like, it's the reflection, what you're looking in, you see reflect back right at you. And so what I definitely think for you guys is probably the aspect that you are definitely needing to reflect and have more of that openness to the aspects of what you hold within yourself as much as what others hold within them, and what they bring to you and what you bring to them. Because everything in life, you technically are reflecting things in other people, as well as other people reflecting things in you. So it's a matter of just having that openness to the possibilities of what you and the other person share in common, to both the bad and the good qualities in each other. So further reading into it, we have the reflection, the illusion, the looking glass. We look in the mirrors every day without recognizing them as portals into another realm. They can shatter, falter, distort, reflect, and project an image back to us that we deem to be true. The energy of the mirror is all about self-perception. When the archetype of the mirror appears, we are in the mythic land of Narcissus, who saw himself reflected in a pool and fell in love with his own image. So compelled by his reflection, he could not turn a fixation that eventually led to his death. Recognize the power and danger of the mirror. It is a construct, one that may drive a shard between you and your true self. The mirror contains trickster energy. Put the phone down, stop with the comparisons, and let the mirror stand empty for a while. Rest with the one side. Interesting. When light, witnessing the deeper self, pure awareness. When dark, narcissism, comparison, harsh edges. Go deeper, yayo, kusuma, infinity mirror rooms. And we have, for further reflection, read the poem I Am Not I by Juan Jimenez and Yoko Ono's mirror piece in Grapefruit. Speak to yourself gently and kindly in the mirror. It will feel awkward at first, but it is a sure way to become friends with yourself. So, for reading that further within my own interpretation, definitely what I said, reflection and having the different comparisons, the different similarities, and the good and the bad. Let it go. You don't need to have this the comparisons you want to look at it basically with a blank slate, is what I got from the reading. It's kind of, you're looking at it and you have so many possibilities that can happen because it's like a portal, right? So if you're looking at yourself and you see that this is what it is, but maybe it's not in someone else's eyes. So having this blank slate and looking at it with an openness of the possibilities of something different, then that's when we can have a more broader aspect of the illusions around us, the reflections that we hold within ourselves and others. And definitely within the play it out is kind of like within you looking in the mirror, play it out. Go with the flow of talking to yourself kindly in the mirror, seeing how it feels, seeing what works for you in the ways that it's going to benefit you better, because you're not looking at the comparisons, you're not looking at everything else that everyone else has. You're looking more within yourself, because you know within this mirror you have this reflection, and you know this reflection because you know yourself, you know this reflection. So it's not like a stranger you're looking at yourself, and you know who this is when you look in the mirror. So that's where it's playing it out, going with, finding the flow of what works for you, and letting go of the main illusion, the main reflection, and having a different reflection, knowing that there's different perspectives, the self-perception of everything about you and your life it's ever changing. Okay, guys, play it. Play with life. Play with the aspects that life is ever changing. Play it out. Enjoy it. So we're going to go further in with your activation card, Divine Feminine. Okay, so the frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Oh my goodness, I love this because literally it's with the play card, and you being more receptive to the reflective aspects of what is there in life and what's there for you and everything. So playing and allowing this receptive, soft, nurturing side to come out and express yourself, expressing it openly with a playful, childlike attitude. You can have a childlike mentality and still be an adult. Okay, guys, you can still do the things responsible and be accountable for anything, and still have that childlike mentality. It's not like you can't. It's not unheard of. Enjoy it. Go in, play, create, connect with the creator of life, because you are a creator of life, are you not? You give life to whatever that you play, use, do, and everything. You yourself are life. You give yourself life with what you do, don't you? So be in that creative space, be in that compassionate, connecting space, and play and enjoy, and just know that there's more than just what meets the eye. That's what I hear. So further going in, protection. You have protection, pile 2. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So you definitely are needing to have just this understanding that you are good, you are protected, you don't need to worry about all that is bad and negative. Stop comparing. Literally get rid of all of the comparisons, all of that negative aspects that you're looking in the mirror and you keep looking and putting yourself down on. That's where it says be kindly to yourself. Be kind. Look in the mirror and say, you got this, you're amazing, I love you, I love you so much, you do so much for me and everyone. You have to say that in the position of, I'm saying that for me, like, I love myself so much. That's how you have to say it. I love myself so much. I love you. I love you. Say that in the position of looking in that mirror and pointing to yourself. I love you. You are amazing. You do so much for me. You do so much for everyone. You are so strong. You are so capable. You have to learn to do that. You have to be willing to put in that aspect of just playing it out. Okay, guys? It's nothing serious. It's nothing serious because it's literally just you using your words. It's something that you can literally just do on a daily basis and not have to worry about it. Play with it. Use your aspects of what you want to tell yourself or what you want to be told. All right, group 2? If you want somebody to compliment you, if you want somebody to just recognize what your worth is, say that to yourself. Go in the mirror and say, you are worthy. You are capable of so much. You have so much coming to you. I love you for how strong you are. Talk to yourself as if literally somebody was talking to you, saying these words to you. Be open to it and play with it. Be receptive. Be nurturing. Have that soft, compassionate side. You have protection. Call back your power, group 2. Transformation, further going in. Things are changing in a cellular level. Deep healing. You are healing on a deep cellular level, pile 2. You are knowing that what is here is no longer resonating with you. You are focusing on the aspects of playing more. You're focusing on the aspects of bringing in your feminine side. If you're a man, be more open to your feminine side. Be more emotional. Freaking be more vulnerable. Don't feel like because you're a man you have to have this tough, hard shell exterior. Like, oh my god, I'm a macho man. Like, yeah, I never cry. Monster trucks. Yeah, like you know, something like that. It's just, you have to be more nurturing to yourself. And even for the women, you know, we as women, we can have this tough exterior, try to put on this tough exterior. Like, we aren't affected by a lot in the world, but we go through a lot ourselves too, and we need to be more nurturing to ourselves. Like, when we don't, you know, have that self-care routine, or we don't, you know, take the time out to do something that we enjoy, what are we doing? We're really not giving ourselves that compassion and that nurturing aspects of what we would want, especially like if our mother, our father, our friends, whoever in our families and lives did it for us. Why aren't we doing it for ourselves is the aspect. So looking in and knowing what it is that you need, and taking that back for yourself, calling back that power and taking that deep healing, because you're reflecting on so much, pile 2. You're reflecting on all the what ifs, the possibilities of where you could be, where you are now, and it can be a lot, and it can be just too much, and you might be in that position of, I don't know if I'm like even changed for the better kind of thing. It's like everybody changes at their own pace, and everybody goes at their own pace, and we all just have to go with the flow of things. So you are just transforming, but you have to just go with the flow and play with life. That's what I'm just hearing a lot, is just play, play, play. Just learn to play, learn to be carefree, and just have that fun again. Don't be so stressed, don't be so serious, okay, guys? And we have here, solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. All right, guys. So yes, you're definitely having this drive again because of this inner reflection. You're reflecting a lot, and it's putting yourself in this can-do attitude, this willpower, this I'm taking back the reins, I'm pulling them back, and I'm taking them, because I am calling back my power, and I have gone through this deep healing that I know within myself that I am nurturing, I am compassionate, I am so loving to myself, and I am so loving to others, and I will always be that loving to myself and others, because that is who I am, and I am going to take that by the reins, because I am changing on the cellular level, because I'm helping to connect, to understand the connection of all of creation. love how all of the words can just play in together, guys. Like, literally, it's just telling you to really have this nurturing aspect of playfulness in your life, guys, okay? And then we have to finish off your reading, pile 2, we have freedom. So your soul is basically wanting this freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Pile 2, you have the power. You are calling back your power. You have the power and you have the free will. You have the free will. Any point in time you want something, you can create your happiness. You're changing. Cellular level, it's changing. You're deep healing. You're cutting the cords, the soul retrieval. Literally, it's happening. Your inner fire is burning. You're shining so bright with this power in you because you're playing with the aspects of what is no longer serving you, what you do not want to hold on to, what you keep looking in the mirror and seeing over and over again is what you don't like. That's all changing for you, pile 2. That's all changing for you. That's definitely what I see for you. You're protected. Take that transformation. Take in that transformation. Tell yourself daily, look in the mirror, I love you so much. You got this. You're capable. I am so powerful. I take back my power. I am free. I am happy. I play with life. I have a carefree mentality. I have a childlike mentality. I have compassion. I am loving. That is what I hear for you, pile 2. That is definitely what you need to hear, pile 2. And that is what I have for you. So if this reading resonates with you, I hope it does. Please feel free to give me a like below to let me know, maybe even a comment to let me know what you think. And please feel free to subscribe for more to come, because I definitely will be putting out more. So I thank you, pile 2, for being here with me and being through with this reading with me, and I hope to see you again soon. Much love. So if you have chosen pile 3 with the card, I don't need to find my purpose will find me, then this will be your reading, pile 3. So I want to start off with this card here. This will be your first card to kind of get into the understanding of what you should be focusing on. So, the healer. Okay, yes. So definitely from the I don't need to find my purpose will find me. I was definitely getting that vibe that you're kind of like within the aspects of I am just it's just gonna come. It's just gonna come to me. It's coming. So I just trust it, and I have faith and believe. And within the healer, that definitely puts in more of that understanding towards it. So let's try to find the card itself in the book, so I can give you guys further understanding to what the healer actually means. So let's see here, we have the healer, yes. So, the light worker, the gifted, the old soul. Though some claim the work of the work of the healer as their gift and name it as their diorama, the force of this archetype is within everyone. It is our natural inclination to remember, to return to, and to reclaim that central and internal life force from which we so easily drift away. In Sanskrit, the word avidya means forgetting, and it is said that this is the source of all suffering and disease. The healer's mission then becomes to move through the comfort of forgetting through the veils of ignorance and denial to reveal the radiance that already exists. The healer approaches this in multiple ways from multiple angles, knowing the cycle of healing is not linear. It is a multi-layered and circuitous process, always leading back to its own origin, much like the Ouroboros, the snake itself. So we have when light, self-contained, grateful, awake, when dark, tired, needy, forgetting its own practice. Go deeper with Asclepus, ear, and Trari, sorry. And then we have on the sides here, the wounded healer is not someone who was wounded and is now healed. It is someone who continues to courageously break open the self and ego as a means for deep integration. The image of the serpent is eternally tied to healing and medicine, both Western, the Kades, and Eastern, Kundalini, study the serpent and its power. So definitely from the healer, and you don't need to find your purpose will find me. You're definitely in that state of ease and knowing that things will definitely be coming to you, group 3, and you're just basically kind of just going with the flow of things and finding that focus within knowing that everything is going to come to you in due time. So we have here with your activation card, perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. All right, so definitely with that, yes, for you and having that perception that you don't need to find your purpose, you took a good, deep, hard look at it, and you were like, all right, universe, I'm trusting you, I'm trusting my power within you and your power within me, and I am giving you this faith and trust, this unwavering faith and trust that I know that I am being openly guided towards something better, that I know my purpose will find me in due time, because I am just having this more carefree curiosity that is more just in the aspects of I just want to know more, delve into and understand things, having a deeper perception of more of life around you is what I'm feeling here with you, group 3. So we're going to go further into learning here what else you need to focus on. Birthing a new age. Okay, the healer yourself, you're birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Oh, that's beautiful, group 3. Oh my goodness, yes, you're definitely the healer with this birthing a new age, because you know the perceptions of what is real now is not what is meant to be, and that is where you're birthing that new creation. You're dreaming a new world, and you're trying to make it become this new fruition of what is going to be more fruitful and bountiful for you as well as everyone else. You want that for everyone as much as yourself, and that's what I see here. And okay, yes, get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So definitely with this, with the birthing a new age, dreaming a new world, connecting with nature and getting grounded, sitting and meditating, digging your feet in the ground, in the sand when you're at the beach, however it may be, grounding yourself and feeling the energies of the earth, feeling the energies around you, and feeling yourself mainly, and knowing the difference, having that perception that you know what is true for you and what's around you, what you're feeling, and having that grounded mentality towards this new world that you want to bring. into fruition. You want this to have more openness to you and those around you. I just see, because you're just in this vast universe, it's like this calling of just more opportunities, and that's definitely what I'm seeing. You want more opportunities. And you actually, pile 3, were the only ones that really got a third card from this pile, from this deck here. So here we are with your third one. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay, within perception and getting grounded, birthing a new age. You're healing yourselves in this aspect that you are finding the boundaries within yourself. So where do you need to establish the boundaries a little bit more? Where are you maybe holding back and saying, I don't really care, I'm just gonna let that slide, and all that, that people around you are just kind of pushing onto you, and you're kind of allowing, you're changing that aspect, because you're finding your boundaries, you're grounding yourself, because this is not what you're wanting. You're creating that new life. You want this new life within yourself, this new vision within your life, and it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming bigger and better than you imagined. Group 3. And to further go into, we have here memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. All right, so further within the birthing of a new creation, it's you having this spiritual acceleration within your healer self, the light worker aspect, your divine self, your higher self. You are definitely just downloading and downloading so much. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, everybody that is there supporting you. The progress is happening. Technology, you could be in something in the realm of technology. You might work around technology a little bit more yourself, but definitely you're having more of a flood of downloads, of memories, of everything that is no longer that perception of what you once were. It's more so of what you are becoming, and you are, because that's the birthing of the new creation. You're no longer settling for what you once were. You're no longer settling for what you just accepted. You aren't settling. You're setting your boundaries. You're settling in the aspect to ground yourself and connecting with nature, because of your high emotions, because you're highly sensitive to all of the energies around you. And so it's definitely calling to you to take in the time to remind yourself of all of what you're working towards, as well as what you're gaining, okay? Because you're always gaining something, okay, pile 3? You're always going to be gaining something. You just have to remind yourself, look back, look within, and remind yourself perception is everything, okay, group 3? So we have as well, for your final card, we have denial here. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Yes, okay, pile 3. So you need to stop with the denial, okay? Your purpose will find you. Stop with the denial. That's probably definitely the inner healing that you need to further work on, healer. You are always healing. Always know that. You're never ever finished healing. We're always healing, even if the highest of highest people, love and light and spiritual aspects, look like they are healed to the fullest. Please trust me when I say this, pile 3. Nobody is ever fully healed, and we are never ever perfect, okay? No one is ever perfect, and no one's ever healed 100%. We always are going through something that is going to have us be affected emotionally one way or another. It is up to us to work through our emotions and to work through what it is in our lives that is not resonating with us. Okay, pile 3. So whenever we have this denial within ourselves of, I don't get what I want and this isn't happening for me, and it's just why, what's the point? That's the denial that comes in. So you need to acknowledge your fears, because that is what denial is your fear of what you think you cannot obtain and what you aren't gaining. You're in denial because you see somebody else that has it and it's not happening for you, so you're fearful that it's never going to happen for you. But you can replace it with the awareness of what it is, that perception of what it is that you're wanting. Know that if this is what you want, if you see someone else that has it and you want it, no, stop denying yourself of it. Stop being in denial of it. Stop saying that it's never going to happen and it can't happen for me. Okay, pile 3, because that's you and your fear. You need to let go of that fear. You need to look within that perception. What do you need to establish better? Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Stop denying yourself of all of what you can achieve. Stop denying yourself of what you want, because you can get it. Have this awareness within yourself. You just have to take back your power. Spiritual acceleration. You don't need to find your purpose. Pile 3, you know that. You don't need to find your purpose. Your purpose will find you. Stop having denial within you finding your purpose. Heal. Keep doing the healing. Keep doing that healer work that you need to do, pile 3, because that is definitely what I see. You being grounded, connecting with nature, going deep within, natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Perception is key in this aspect for you, pile 3. You need to take a deep, hard look at it. A good, deep, hard look at it, all right? You really need to stop with the denial, because you are worthy, pile 3. You are so capable and achieving of so much, and I believe it. You just gotta believe it within you, and you gotta keep reminding yourself and give yourself those words of affirmations and everything that you need to tell yourself that you might not get told. Believe it. So that's what I have for you, pile 3. I hope that this reading resonates with you. If it does, please leave a like below, maybe a comment to let me know what you think. Subscribe if you want to maybe stick around for more possible readings that I'll have in the future. But I thank you so much for being here again, and I definitely wish the best for you, pile 3. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Much love.